When do I look at the camera? When do I look? Hi, what a surprise that you're here. Look at my face. I can't wait to show you more of my face.
BRITBRATZ, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alisha Brittany, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieve my sleek, very natural looking quick weave. This is just pretty much my braid pattern. It's cornrows thanks to my mom, and I just have a little bit of the front out. Here are some of the items that you're going to need. Pretty basic utensils for a quick weave, bonding glue, a cap. Make sure you have something to moisturize your hair with, and also a type of hairspray that you like. I like to use both of those in conjunction, and a blow dryer. Let's get started. First, I'm just starting off by brushing out my edges. I don't like to leave too much leave out around my edges, just because, I don't know, I feel like the more heat I have to add, the more they're going to break off, and I've been doing pretty good with my edges. As well as make sure when you are spraying the hairspray, you are making sure that you're not getting it on your leave out or spraying it into your face so you sneeze, but make sure that you're not giving too much into your leave out, because you will be mad that your hair is frozen stuck in place, especially once you blow dry it. Now, I know that there are so many items and products that you can use as a base. I know that they have that black protective gel, but I used it once and my mom will tell you I hated how it came out. It was so hard to get out of my hair, even with the bond remover, so I just stick to using hairspray, and it works. It still protects my hair, and I do not have a problem taking it out afterwards. So I'm going ahead and adding a cap, and as you can see, I'm showing you guys that I'm using white eyeliner to go ahead and make indentation marks. Now, this is very important, especially when it comes to gluing and cutting, because you do not want to cut your leave out. I promise you will be very upset. I've done it before. I've learned from experience. Make sure you mark where your leave out is, and using light colored caps are better for me, just so I can see my scalp. I have done quick weaves with black caps, but I just prefer the brown ones because they're easier for me to see what I'm doing. I'm not a professional, but I also know that, you know, getting glue in your hair is never fun, as well as getting hairspray in parts that you don't want it is not fun. So again, use what you like to use. This is just what I do to make it just look a little bit more seamless and just not so hard. It doesn't. So after spraying layers and layers of the hairspray on top of the cap and underneath the cap, you just want to keep making sure that you're blow drying it evenly. This makes it really hard. As you can see, I'm trying to see if it's gaining any hardness. You can actually go ahead and put a wrap strip underneath there if you want even more protection. But again, I do this all the time, and my hair does not break off from it. I just make sure that I use plenty of hairspray and make sure that it's So guys, I am going ahead and I'm at the part where I'm going to add hair. This is just simple beauty supply outre Remy hair. You don't need any special hair for this. Do not sleep on beauty supply hair. I'm just going ahead and measuring out my wefts. I like to double them and cut 2 of the same length. This just makes the process that much easier to start. I went ahead and measured from under my ear to the other side of my ear, and I'm just going to go ahead and place this right at the rim of the cap. Make sure not to get this on the back of your hair. Just go ahead, spray some hairspray, blow it, make it a little tacky, and then go ahead and place it right underneath. I'm telling you guys, this is such a simple process. It doesn't take long at all. Just make sure that you hold. I like to go ahead and blow dry just to make sure that the hair is stuck to the cap. It sticks. I don't know how this works necessarily, but it works. It sticks to the cap, and its cap is on your head. So go. did the comb test, and the comb test to me just makes sure that all parts of my weft are intact with the cap. You don't want to get through half of your quick weave and then realize that you have a track slipping, because it's really hard to apply glue to a part that you're not accessible to. So just make sure, in order to ensure that your tracks do not slip, that you blow dry after every weft is applied or after every few wefts, and make sure that you're pressing it all around, you guys. Alright, you guys, here I'm at the halfway point, and this part is very intricate. Please be careful. Right here is where I'm cutting the cap just to make sure that I'm preparing my hair for the tension. It's releasing the tension in the cap just to make sure that when I do cut it at the end, it doesn't just all fall off. So right there at the very behind, make sure you do not grab your leave out. I just go ahead and cut the smallest circle, and this gives me such anxiety because I have cut my hair before doing this. So please be extra careful. If you're like me, you'll see that the cap is going to start to rip a little bit, get some runs in there, and you're just gonna ever so gently continue to cut small piece by piece. You guys, please do not cut your leave out. This is such an intricate part of the process, but I'm telling you, doing it early and not waiting to the last minute to cut your cap is going to help you greatly. So after I cut it and get it all the way to the end, you're going to see that I'm going to pretty much flip my braid leave out to the other side of the cap. So as you can see, there's just that little thin band. I'm just going to take my leave out and just flip it to the other side. And this is just to make sure that I can still see my leave out, I can still see where the edges are, and I do not get any glue on parts that I do not want. weave. So as you can see, I'm very close to the top, and I'm just making sure that I am being very, very careful here at the top. Again, glue in your hair loosely is not fun. I've learned from experience. Trust me, believe me, it's not fun. So up here, I'm just measuring out very, very, very intricately how I want the top of my part to be. So how my hair works is one part is thinner and longer than the other, and the other part is thicker and shorter. So in order to make sure it still comes out kind of even, I just make sure to very carefully measure it out. And once I'm done getting to the very top last track, I'm just going ahead and blow drying it all through. As you can see, the weave looks kind of a mess, but trust the process. I'm just making sure that I'm blow drying it so that when I do cut that final part of the cap, it does not completely fall off my head. I have had that happen before. You guys have to take your time and make sure that you are blow drying it all the way through. So at this point, guys, you're just going to continue to cut off any excess cap that you see. Do not worry about those spaces in the very top of my head. I promise you, you will not see those once the look is finished. It's just kind of how the cap is placed. But go ahead and do your leave out first. Trust me, you guys, working on your leave out first is going to make that process so much easier. For me, when I'm blending, as long as my leave out gets straightened first, it kind of gives it time to get the frizz out. So I'm just going ahead and blow drying it through, and I'm going to use my flat iron on the highest setting. My hair is used to the heat, you guys, so make sure that you're using the heat that's compatible with yours. And I'm just going ahead and getting it through, part it evenly in the middle. So for me, I like to put placement pieces, but in order for me to make sure that the placement pieces are exactly where I want them to be, I have to do my leave out first. Straightening out my hair, and I'm just loving the shine. It matches perfectly. If you do not know that pack hair has already this kind of shine to it, so that's why I don't mind my hair being a little oily. But at the end, I did end up going to put some dry shampoo in it just to get a little shine out of my real hair. But I mean, that is my real hair. I do want it to shine. I do want it to be moisturized and protected. So as you can see, I don't even have to place some pieces in yet, and it's already starting to blend very well. To measure it out before you glue to your head, and that's just because this is going to a free part of your hair, so you want to make sure that it's not going to slide and then cause very bad breakage or damage. Make sure that you're blow drying it straightly and directly, because that way it will not slip or slide. The natural hairs of your oils over time will loosen up the bond of the glue, so don't worry about it. Trust me, there is a proper way to remove hair glue from your hair without damaging your hair. coming to the very end of the tutorial. As you can see, I'm just going ahead and putting my butterfly clamps in. I love to use these while I'm doing my makeup and just want my hair to lay down a little bit better. It really does help. As you can see, you know, if this comes out really natural looking, as you can see, I'm super hyped at how it came out. Again, if you don't want your hair to be super shiny or kind of separated in the front, go ahead and use some dry shampoo and that will straighten that out without a problem. If you guys have any questions, please make sure to leave them in the comment section below. I'm just going ahead and touching up my edges real quick. You know, gotta get them edges slayed, just using a little spoolie. And it's really simple, you guys. I don't like to add heat to my edges, so leaving a little bit out really helps in the end. And that's pretty much it, you guys. You can style this any way you want. It'll last you about a week or two. I usually leave it in for maybe like a week and a half just because I work out and my hair does sweat. So you guys, thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, make sure to leave a comment and also make sure to subscribe and share this video with a friend. I loved how it turned out. Bye, guys.